Hello. Hi, Crosser. Congrats on being first. Hello, and thank you for feeding the slime. How are you doing? Let me turn on some music. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Some background music. This today we are building a hammer. What kind of hammer, you might ask? This hammer, that you can see here in this emote, the bonk hammer. For a very simple reason, we want to be able to bonk people while in VR chat. That's the only reason why I'm doing this. And I think it's a valid reason. So let me pull up the reference. Hi Shiro, how you doing? I saw that you streamed last night. I couldn't make it, I was sleeping. But hope everything went well. So this is the hammer that we're doing today. Alright, something similar to this. It doesn't have to be exactly this, but something similar to this. From scratch. I have no plans. Was it like 4 a.m.? Yeah, something like that. Like I saw the notification, I was like, but I'm sleeping. Well, I saw the notification after. I was sleeping. What were you playing? Oh, music is loud. Music, why are you so loud? Good. A lot better. Genshin. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. My hands look weird. Wrong orientation. Let me reset that. That means I need to T-pose. Recalibrate. You ended up distracted and just chatting. I mean, I think that's fine, right? That means usually, I hope it means that you had a good time. Alright. Let's start making this hammer. Let's start with a cylinder for the handle. It's too big. It's been a while since I modeled something from scratch. Let's move this over here. 32 is too much for the handle. Maybe like an octagon. Okay. 12. A dodecagon. Radius 1 meter is way too big. Like a good handle that would fit my hand would be like this size. Okay? That's what, 2 centimeter of diameter. So like something like this. And it doesn't need to be 2 meters tall. That's way too tall. So let's keep it smaller for now. Maybe like a meter. Something like this. Alright, then we can move it up. Whoops. I forget. In Blender, the up is C. So let's move it up a little bit. Like this. And we got the handle. Call it hand. And then let's add another thing, another cylinder. This time bigger and rotated. 90 degrees. And a lot bigger. Something like this. A lot more vertices. Maybe 32. Yeah. Probably something like this. Let's move it up. Let's have it poke a little bit above. because that's the design here. It pokes up. Maybe too big. It feels a little bit too big. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Move it up. Yeah. And now that's deep. This looks pretty nice for the proportions. General proportions. It's not accurate yet. Let's do nice numbers. Like half a meter. Yeah. Radius. What about 0.2? Maybe. This looks reasonable. Ooh. Hero. Yeah, I see you redeem the 42069 DB credit. QD credits, the reward of becoming your own Pokemon trainer. Alright. I'll get back to you on this to get some details, and then I'll work on it eventually. So you can have your own little sprite. Thank you. Thank you so much for redeeming that. Appreciate it. Looking forward to it. That would be awesome. How is it called, this part? The mass? I'll call it the mass. I don't know how it's called, usually. Now we got the basic shape. I'll take care of the handle later. But for now, let's go ahead and play with this a little bit. I want to subdivide this so I can make it curve. Do I want to make it curve now? Let's see. Or do I want to make the indentation? Maybe make it indent. The indentation on both sides first. Let's start with that. So we got both faces. Inset. Yeah. Can I do both sides at the same time? Yes, I can. Okay. Something like this makes sense. And then select both faces again. And I think I want to extrude in. Yikes. How do I extrude in? Not like this. Extrude y-axis. Okay, so I'll have to do one side at a time. So let's start with what? Extrude y-axis only, and just a little bit, not too much. Like, how much is this? Let's round it up to a nice number. 1 centimeter. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Let's extrude this one too, and 1 centimeter. Negative numbers this time because it's the opposite direction. Now we get the indent on both sides. Then the rest this is mostly textures, so that's fine. Now I need to subdivide this part so I can make the curve, because right now it's just like a perfect cylinder. That's not what I want. So let's see. Select all of these. Not slide. There should be a subdivide. Loop cut? Maybe. Yeah, loop cut. Number of cut, I can change it here. So let's make a couple of them. The more cuts, the smoother the curve. Is 12 enough? Let's go up to 16. Oops, not too much. Yeah, 16. This way I can make a nice curve with a deformation. Yeah, something like that. I forgot something very important. I need to save. Let's see. This is how the key thing. Oh, this is a me thing. Let's call it hammer. Gotta save. That way, if it crashes, I don't lose everything. Very important. Okay, now I need to curve this. So the way I'm thinking of doing this is selecting maybe on this side, or is it or the middle? I wonder. It's probably easier to grow from the center up. So let me start by making everything a little bit smaller, just a bit, and then select the two loops in the middle, this loop and this loop, and then turn on proportion editing, so that way when I change something it impacts everything else near. If I scale up, yeah, that kind of works, but let's see, can I scroll? There we go. Ooh, that was totally an accident, but that looks nice. Interesting. So I can go outward or inward. Well, this is the design I want to do, right? But this is surprisingly looking good too. Maybe I'll be able to both versions, so you can decide. Let's duplicate this. Object mode, duplicate, duplicate. Forgot how to duplicate. Copy, duplicate object. So we got a second one. As Bob Ross would say, it's a happy accident. Yes, exactly. Now, we do the curve out one first. The curve is not super clean around the edges. That means I can make the area of influence a little bit bigger, like this. Not too much. It's like this. There we go. It's a nice curved hammer. And then I can move it down a little bit. Something like this. Yeah. Now let's do the other one. Go back into edit mode. And nope, not outside, inward. Let me experiment with it a little bit. So I can change the area of influence. Ooh, I like this. Something like this is nice. And then I think I can move everything up for this one. Yeah, both are actually decent options. Huh. Let's start with the one that I was already planning on working with. Okay, what else do I need to do? The handle? I guess the handle doesn't have to be a straight line. I could make it a little bit uneven. So if I scale up this part, it gives it a little bit more like a cartoon-ish style. I feel like something like this. Yeah, I think this is good. Pretty simple, actually. Okay, now let's do the UVs. First, let's see how it looks like with this. Yeah, this is also pretty good. Alright, let's do the UVs. So that way we can attach the textures and stuff. Yeah, I'll keep those separate for now. Although I do want to have them share the same UV. Alright, UV editing. Okay. Oh, this already has a nice UV map. I just have to scale this around a little bit. So let's put it in one of the quarter for now. And then for the mass itself, oh, well, I guess I don't have much to do if the UVs are already that good, right? There's nothing to do. This is perfect for what I need. Let's also scale this into like one of the quad. Or maybe what I will do is keep the circles on each side, because that's the place where I would add like more details, right? And then just make like the rectangle part a little bit smaller. If it's a little bit smaller, because it doesn't need that much detail, it's just like straight lines. It's mostly the round part. So let's undo. Let's select that. And let's scale this down. Whoa. There we go. And move this into one of the quadrants. Feel it. There's a little bit of wasted space, but it's fun. I think it's fun. Okay, so we got the UVs for the hammer. Let's deselect. Let's select the other mass. And do the same thing, really. Zoop. Smaller. Oh, too small. There we go. Right into that quad. And save a little bit. And now that we have two versions of hammer, let's, I guess, start a little bit of I don't need weight painting on this. What do I need? There's no animations. I guess I could start the texture paint just to have an idea of the colors. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think they can all share the same material. So let's just make one material called hammer and assign it to all three of them. Let's go back to the layout. Material, hammer. Material, hammer. Now all three of them are sharing the same material, which is fine. I don't need that many materials for something simple as a hammer. And then now let's assign the textures. So I need to create a texture. Hammer texture. And yeah, that's probably fine. One hammer for now. And why is this pink? Huh. This is kind of odd. Now let's go to the material. The hammer material. Assign. Let's move this up. Let's assign the texture of hammer. No, it's just black. And then start adding some colors. So that's some kind of orange. Pat the slime. Alright, let me pat the slime. Pat. Thank you for the pats. There we go. Let's get this color here. That's pretty close already. First try. Okay. For the render here, I'll probably want to have it texture. Viewport? Yeah. And then for now, handle doesn't need much. It's more the mass, so let's do just one of them. Let's move this back. Okay. Oh, let's see. Red color. That's a very special red. Let's use this. It's a very specific red. It's the famous 8P0000 red. Some of you might know of it. It's the famous Kio's red. Sure, I don't. Oh, not the inner ring. Oops. Not the outside. Just need the inside. Let's make this part red. And fill up the inside. I was thinking of using the bucket, but probably don't need it. It's easy to fill. Just a circle. I can fill circles. Ooh, that's a problem. I wonder, where is that face? Ah, that's no good. There's no surface. Nuke, hello. How's it going? Hey, thank you for feeding the slime. Hey, Cookie. Okay, so this part, let's see. The face here is fine. This is up here. This is a circle, so just the inside ring here. It's not properly shown. Okay. Pat the slime. Right. Pat the slime. Pat, 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 pat. All the pats for the slime. There we go. Thank you. How are you doing, Noob? Hope you're doing well. Okay, now what I want to do, I guess. Not painting, UV editing. This is what I want to do. Pizza hammer? Not quite. So you see this hammer here in this preview? That's what I'm doing. Pizza hammer sounds tasty? I don't know. Do you bonk stuff with the pizza? That doesn't sound like a tasty thing. So in here, I think I want to scale this down just a bit. Okay. And then I want, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Then I select this. And then I want to scale just that part down. There we go. This is perfect. Good. How about me? I'm doing good. A little bit tired from work, but otherwise good. Got hurt at the start of work today. Oh no. So to hear that, complain till you're off the clock. Oof. So you had to endure? Sadly, I wasn't getting paid 15 hours to complain. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. I hope it's getting better. I hope you get better soon. Alright, now let's do the same thing on the other side. Because getting hurt is never fun. Oh. Doing this is better than what I did here. Alright, let's Control Z quite a bit, then do this thing. Yeah, okay, that's all I needed. It's better now, kinda. Twisted the kneecap. Ooh, that sounds painful. Cut off the truck and then boom. Maybe gonna have to main the hammer most of the time. Maybe. I feel like I'm more of a sword person, but maybe it's time I change my role from using the sword to a hammer. Okay, now that I split up this correctly, I need to do the same thing with the other mask. So select this, do the same. Select this part, scale it down, and same thing here. Select that part, and scale it down, just a bit. What do you mean, Krause? That will be the question. If I mean the hammer, what do you mean? Let's go back to this mask. Now here, let's color this correctly. Okay, so the outside is like a gray. So let's get like a gray. Something like this. Ah, forgot to switch the tool. Here. Oh, it's a bit dark. Let's go up in brightness. This is a bit scuffed, but it's fine. I'll fix it in Photoshop. Now it's just to get an idea. Okay. Yeah, just to get a quick idea, like a sketch. Yeah, good enough. Good enough for me. Yeah, I'm using the mouse to color, so it's not very precise. Gonna be too busy bonking people. Yeah. Gonna bonk all the people. That's what I get for being mod on so many channels. Now back to 8P0000. Oops, too many zeros. And color the inside. Like this. It's not perfect. I don't really care at this stage. As long as it's good enough for now. It's just for reference. There we go. Now the hammer has the red and the gray, but the gray has to go out a little bit. That means I need to color one of these lines. I think it's like the top and bottom. So let me grab the color here. Yeah, it's a top and bottom. Question is how, whoa, so much. Question is how much of it do I want? Ah, keeps happening. Something like this. Yeah. Oh, I just want to know where everything is, like all the position of each part and each color. And then I'll probably have to trace those to make nice lines and stuff. And the rest, I guess the yellow orangish thingy can be a little bit darker. Just a tiny bit. Let's see. A bit darker. A little bit more orange. Not too much, but just a little bit. Okay. Let's try this. Ah, I wasn't using the right tool. Okay, orange. It's interesting how brown is. Just dark orange. It's always interesting to me. Alright. Now we got this. Can move this out a little bit. Let's see how it looks like. Object mode. Yeah. Also for the shadows, like this is like hard lines. Let me swap that to smooth. There we go. Although the inside here might want it sharp. So the fix for that is pretty easy. I just need to select the parts I want sharp and then mark it as sharp. Mark sharp. This one too, same thing. Select all the ring, edge, mark sharp. Same thing here. Select and then edge, mark sharp. Same thing on the other side. Select the ring, the edge, mark sharp. Select the ring, edge, mark sharp, and this one here, edge, mark sharp. There we go. And then go back to select mode. And I guess I need to adjust the normals around this to actually make it sharp. But I'll take care of that a little bit after. For now, let's just finish with the drawing. So there's like a gear in the middle. Let's try to do that. We have the correct color. Let's reduce the radius. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, wrong tool. It's just that. Just a sketch, so it's fine if it's not perfect. It's definitively not perfect. It's scuff, but somehow I like it. Alright, same thing on this side. I don't like how the tools keep changing when I do Control Z. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So scuff, but I love it. Alright. I got the base texture going. I'm curious to see how it looks like on this one. Well, it looks pretty good, actually. Okay, I like it. And then for this one, let's also make it shade smooth. It's just the center where it doesn't seem like a flat surface where it should be. Like the smooth outside makes sense, but the inside, I need to override the normals. I don't remember how to do that, but let's figure it out. So let's go in here. Let's use this. Or maybe not, maybe this. And then let's go to edit mode. But there's only one normal, right? Normal. Yeah, the normal in the middle is... The normals are correct. So let me do a little bit of Google Blender smooth shading sharp surface. How to shade smooth with sharp edges. There, that's what I want to know. Tell me how. Smooth versus flat shading, blah blah. How to do it, blah blah. All smooth. Hey, smooth, all smooth. Oh. I guess what I want is all smooth. So open Blender for the model, right click the model, select shade smooth. In property editor on the right, locate open object data property, green triangular. Okay. And then click normals. Okay. And hit auto smooth. Ah, there we go. That's exactly what I want. A perfect sharp flat surface and smooth curves around it. Let's do the same thing for this one. Really smooth. Let's do the same thing for the handle. Really smooth. Oh, the handle needs to be smooth first. Shade smooth. There we go. Now we get a nice smooth like curve but clean flat surfaces, which is exactly what I want. Nice. Alright. What's next? I guess texture, right? At this point, let's have a quick save. Let's make cleaner textures now. I guess I want to see where I should put those lines. Texture paint. Select mass, object, it's up the side. There we go. It's up here. So I guess gotta count how many lines before I do a line. Let's see. So let's say I start with, oh, this is a bit thick. Is there a line tool? Can I click? Nope. Can I just click and then shift click? No. What kind of tools do I have? Tool, draw, color picker, advanced, anti-aliasing, stroke, fall off, jitter, texture, color palette, gradient, magic, miscellaneous. Nothing useful, I think. Alright, let's close this. Skip the. No, it's closed. Okay, I guess I'll just wing it. It's so hard to do a straight line. Where's that line? Top. Okay. Now how many? Let's say 4. Is 4 reasonable? 4 is reasonable, yeah. Let's keep doing 4s. Because this is a 32. So divided by 4 works pretty well. Or should, at least in theory. Oops, that was... got that. Why does it keep changing tools? Just want to see how it looks like, even if it's cuffed. And yes, 4s were... oh, that was almost a perfect line. But it's not. This one is definitively not. Okay, let's see. Yeah, not... yeah, I think 4s kind of work. I don't need it to go up to the white part. That's easy to fix though. Just grab the white gray and make the radius a little bit bigger and fill back this part. Boop. This side too, and there we go. And then I guess I can grab the black again, change the radius, and draw a line. So I think 2 is good, maybe even 1. So let's go back up. Tool, come on. Let's do it at 1. Every time I Control Z, it switches tools. That's kinda annoying. Oops. I gotta switch again because now I know. And at 1, almost perfect line. This line here is so scuff. but it's okay. And then let's grab the yellow again and fill in. I guess I could use this. It's not even the same color. Here we go. Ah, it's actually pretty close. Oh, I can click into the shade part. Okay. It's close. It's not perfect. It's close. Okay, so we get this, which is fine. And then I'll probably just add an outline to it. And it should be good. Yeah, okay. Not too bad. Not too bad so far. Let's go into Photoshop and make this texture a little bit more legit. So I need to export the UVs. Oh, where is it? Image. UVs. Export UV. There we go. Hammer UV. Yeah, that's the only one I actually need. Move this out of the way. Export and image itself. Yeah, and also export it. Hammer texture. Now we put up Photoshop and start working on the textures. Let me grab some water. I spilled water on myself. That's too much. Just a little bit. It's okay. Photoshop's still loading. Alright. Come on, Photoshop. Can do it. There we go. Let's make a new file. Oh, I guess no. Let's open the texture for the hammer. Texture. Drag it in here. And go. Then the UV. Drag it in. To get the UVs. I don't see the UVs. I don't see the UVs. The UVs are alive. Let's select everything, maybe? And then export UVs. Maybe I needed to select that. Overwrite that. Go back to Photoshop. Unzoom a little bit. Drag this in. There we go. Now we get the UVs. Doesn't need to be too opaque. Just a little bit. I just need a reference to know where to draw my lines. Now this is also a reference, so let's make it lighter. Let's add another layer. This is the actual texture. The base texture. Let's start with that. Actually, I need a color. So let's bring this back up. Grab the color. Fill it. Now the reference. I'll call this reference. Now I just need to make the red. Red should be easy. Can I? Where is it? Where's the magic wand? I see the lasso. Here, magic wand. On the hammer. Oh, it's lagging. What's Photoshop doing? Hello? Photoshop is freezing. Oh, what are you doing? Photoshop. Did it crash? Photoshop disappeared. It still exists, but it's not showing. Photoshop, come on. I'm disappointed. I think it crashed. Well, this is. I'll need to read Photoshop. So while that's happened, let me show off something that is coming soon and that now I can actually show. VCAT 2022 for summer is coming soon, and we will be streaming it tons of times starting this weekend. Do you like loot some dances? Do you like time traveling? Do you like magic? How about doggos? Well, all of us will be there, so you can explore VCAT along with myself, Kyo, Jacko, Hexagonal, and other friends joining. But those we are the four that are streaming the VCAT explorations. All the dates are here. I will post this on Twitter and Discord after the stream. Hey, you know all of them. What? Hexagon who? You! It's you! How you doing? Oh. But yeah, we'll be streaming VCAT all different days. Almost all, always the same time of the day. Almost. Jacko is streaming a little bit later, just an hour later. But the first stream will be this Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is 7 p.m. Pacific time, like the time I usually start streaming. That will be this Saturday, the first stream of VCAT. And my own stream will be on Thursday, not this week, but Thursday next week, the 18th, at 7 p.m. Pacific time or 10 p.m. Eastern time. It's the same time, just different time zones. But yeah, otherwise you can see all the times up here. Up here. This will be posted all over Twitter and Discord on each of these channels and servers. So mine, Kio's, Jacko, and L, and my other. This is an official stream collab thingy for VCAT. So VCAT knows about it, and they have assigned to us some worlds. So this is not just like us deciding to go and do VCAT. This is official, recognized by VCAT. So that'll be fun. I'm excited. I don't know what the theme is, but I'm excited. VCAT is always fun. It's like those who don't know what VCAT is, it's a bit like a convention. I think Comic-Con or Comic-Cat, but in VR chat. With a bunch of virtual stuff, a lot of avatars, assets, and stuff like that. Alright. Official VCAT stuff? Yes. We've been involved in the official VCAT collaboration Discord to get this synced. So yes, this is official. I think the VCAT English Twitter account already posted like a big poster with all the people participating, and we're all four of us in there. Hey, Alistair. Hello, hello. So yeah, this will be as we stream. All of our friends, as usual, are welcome to join us and explore together. If you're unable to join on VR chat, you can join in one of our chats. But otherwise, if you are one of our friends that already joined on VR chat, you'll be able to join as usual. Alright. Did Photoshop restart yet? Not yet. What is happening with Photoshop? Come on. I was stalling for Photoshop to reboot, but it's not working. So I guess I need to go into Task Manager and put Photoshop to sleep, and then start it up again. So like I said, this will be posted all over the place pretty soon. Excited about it. We've been planning for a while, but the VCat Discord didn't want us to start talking about it until we are ready. Now, let's pull in the textures again and start again. Because Photoshop just crashed, so I lost everything. So hammer, texture, UVs. Yeah. Then add a layer. The bottom. This is the ref. This is the base. Grab the color. Boop. Fill it up. Make this transparent a little bit. This also a little bit transparent. And then let's add the red. And let's save. Yeah, let's see. It's nice compatibility. Now, will I be able to magic one again, or will it crash? It doesn't crash! Yay! That was weird earlier. I don't know why it crashed. Alright, let's grab our famous 8B 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 4 zeros, and then fill up this part with red, and do the same thing on the other circle and fill it with red. Boop. So this is how it looks like so far. Perfect circles, which is what I wanted, and it lines up with the UVs. Not quite perfectly. I wonder if I need to do something about it. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. And now let's draw the gears. How do I do this? I guess I can do like a circle. Yeah, I can do like a circle and then rectangles across it. I think that's one way to do it. Is that the best way to do it? I don't know. But that's one way I know how to do. So let's do that. Rectangular ellipses. And then start from the center, make it a circle about this big. Is it in the center? Kinda looks like in the center. I think it's close enough to the center. Maybe. Let's call it here. Hi Psy! How you doing? Bonk! Yes. I'm making a bonk hammer. Right now I'm doing a texture for the bonk hammer. Alright, now I got the red. Now I want to make the gear. So I got the circle. Guess I can fill it. This color. And then make the selection smaller. Not smooth. Smaller. Contract. By like 15 pixels. I'm just guessing. A little bit more. So like another 10 pixels. Yeah, that seems like a healthy amount. And then delete everything in the middle. Now we got the string. Now we need to do like the rectangle part. Let's see. Let's pick another layer. And let's see how I do this. Rectangular marquee tool. Maybe. Something like this. Move it up a little bit. Does it seem equal? Now it seems equal. And then fill it. And then duplicate this. Duplicate. And then rotate that layer. There should be transform, rotate. Where does it rotate when you use? Is it up here? There's an angle. Yeah. So because it's a 6-part, I think I rotated 16 degrees. Yes, I rotate 60 degrees. And then I duplicate again. No, I duplicate the other one. Duplicate. And then this one. Wait, no, not that one. I messed up the selection. I duplicate this one. And then I rotate that. I transform with a rotation by minus 60 degrees. Now all I need to do is delete everything that's inside. So I can magic wand select the inside. Can merge these 3 layers. And I can hit the delete button. And we got a gear. Was it the best way to do it? Probably not. But it works. And I can merge this now. Merge layers, and then duplicate this for the other side. And then move it. Whoops, moving the wrong thing. Move. Come. Don't auto select. Now I need to center it. Eyeballing it. My eyes are not really good. It's probably good enough. This one too. It's a little bit. Oh. So like this. There we go. Now we got the gears inside. Yes. Next up is let me call this gear 1. Next up is the white part of the hammer. Right. This white ring. So there's 2 parts to it. I need to fill this circle with white, and I need to fill up 1 square of white. So let's make a new layer. Let's fill up. Let's make like a circle around this, I guess. Well, it's actually simpler than that, but it's actually a lot simpler than that. Don't even need to be precise. I can just fill up all of that with like a light gray. Move it down in the layers. Okay, because we don't care about what's outside. Doesn't matter. Now this part here, I want to select the first rectangle, this, and fill it, and then select the last rectangle, like this, and fill. Okay, now we got all the colors. Next is all the outlines, like the lines. I'm thinking maybe probably not like pure black lines like I did earlier, like here. Like pure black lines is a bit extreme. Because if I go back here, it looks a bit too much. So I'm going to do probably like a dark brown line. And the good thing with Photoshop is that I can do lines properly. I just need to click on the correct things. So let's go to orange and then go dark for brown. Now I need to decide for the size. This is probably too big. Is it? 9 pixels? Let's do 5. And then I just need to click there. and then go to the next destination and do like a shift click. There we go, perfect line. And click here again. I'm using a brush. Let me reset that and change it to the pencil. Pencil with 5, maybe 4 pixels. Large. Yeah. It will be a lot more controlled. There's like even a frame for me to just click perfectly. And let's go across. Click up, and zoom in, and shift click, and then go back. All the scrolling, it's lots of scrolling, and shift click, and then every fourth line, I will just do it. Click, and then shift click, go to the bottom. Shift click. Oh, I'm on this wrong layer. Okay, let's redo it on the correct layer. It's a new layer. Let's call it gray. This one call it gray, and then this one call it lines. And let's redo all of this again. Click. Shift click. Zoom out. To the side. Zoom in. Shift click. Zoom out. Zoom up. Shift click. Out. To the side. And then shift click. Out to the fourth one. Click. And go down. Shift click. It's not a shift click. That's okay. And then let's go up. So then shift click here, click. So down, shift click here, click. Click. Halfway done for this. Click. More. One last. Click. And all the lines I drew. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. Remove the UVs. Save. Export this. Overwrite the hammer texture. Put the nice one. Then let's go back to Blender. And let's reload. Texture. Texture paint. There we go. Now we get a clean hammer with the lines and everything. And then you just need some shader magic to make it look better with like lighting, less plasticky, more wood, maybe add some noise in the normal maps, something like that. Is it missing something? I wonder how it looks like on the other one. Uh-huh. Top line is a little different, but otherwise good. Maybe I should outline the gear. Let's do that. Which is very easy to do. So I can just pixel select the gears like this. So all of the pixels are selected. The selection grow expand by like 2 pixels. That's good. Let's make another layer right below. Fill it with black. Ta-da! Now the gears are outlined. Save, export, overwrite that file. Yes. Go to Blender. Have it reload. There we go. Nice. I got a hammer. I feel like I should be making some kind of normal texture to make it look better. But the sad thing is I don't know how to make normal textures. Because I think it would look nice if I could like make this pop out a little bit. Like some 3D-ish in it. Same thing for the gear. Without actually making the model more complex. Just like more an illusion. But I don't know how to do it. It's time to Google how to make normal gear. How to create a normal map in Photoshop. Okay, let's see. Open a texture. Material. There's a 3D panel in Photoshop. 3D. Oh. Open a 3D workspace. Workspace. 3D. Whoa. Photoshop's 3D feature being discontinued. Oh no. Let's see how this works. Open a texture you want to create a bump map for the 3D panel. Select mesh from preset and choose a shape. Oh. You can try it. Right. Does this look like? That looks not what I want. Can I Control Z this? Undo. Okay. This is bugged. This is very broken. This looks broken. Close and reopen. Workspace default. I think this viewport thing is broken. Uh-oh. Well, let's leave it at that for now. Let's keep reading this thing. Little picture. Yeah, I don't think that's how I do it. How to make normal map custom. Simplify normal maps and how to create your your own. Yeah, maybe that's what I want. How to create your own normal maps. It's using some software I don't know. So probably not for me. Oh well. I guess no normal map for now. Let's go back to Blender. I'll just play with this for now. I guess next step is to put this into Unity. So let's save and then export FBX with the textures. Sure, let's have everything. Let's call it hammer.fbx. Sure. Now let's open Unity. I already have it open. And then let's. I surely have a folder for models. Yes, I do have one. Let's make a folder called hammer. Hammer. And let's open it in the Explorer. Drag FBX over. Where is it? Hammer FBX copy. Let's take a look. Extract materials. Yes. Extract textures. Yes. I don't know why it's not assigning it. Let's assign the texture. And then let's add the model in here. It's so dark. Oh yeah, it's a double hammer right now. But that's okay. Let's hide one of the masks. What did I just move? Hammer. Yeah, let's start by making it look nice. Actually, it doesn't look too bad right now. But I think we can do better. So the material right now is just standard. Let's be fancy and use some Poyomi Pro. Now it's toon looking. Let's add some lightings there. Shadows, ballistic. Shadows toon, ramp texture. Let's use a different one. Another default. Where is it? I want to use the same as the other. So let's go to the outfit. Actually, let's use the same as the slime. Cookie, slime texture, material, texture map, default SR. So for this one, also use default SR. Oh, that's already the one. Or is it? There. Okay, and then for the numbers, I think I need to reduce some of the numbers. So let's compare to slime. So 0.25 for shadow strength. Then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Wolfie, hello. I'm getting a bonk hammer ready. 25. Ah, there we go. A lot better. Because that was too dark. 25. Still some shadows. Yeah. How are you doing, Wolfie? And then let's add. What happens if I just put the same texture into the normal map? Well, before I do that, duplicate this. Set it into normal map. Apply. And then assign it as a normal map. Nothing really happened. You're doing alright? That sounds good. How the bonk's doing? I think it's going well. I have two versions of the hammer, like this classic hammer, but also this version, which is kind of funny. I like it. But for now, I focus on this. I can also have it just be a stick. But I'm basically redoing the hammer. This one, from the Simo. It's the same hammer. Now, let's see. So hammer. So normal map didn't do anything. So I'll remove that. It just messes up the light. So never mind that. Put it back to on. I do want to add an outline. So let's add an outline. Basic color. Black and width. Ooh, there we go. Basic tint. Real. Directional. Drop shadow. Basic. I think basic is good. But there's some artifacts here. And Room light kinda fixes it. But now it's missing this one. Huh. Advance. Oh, maybe we're doing this. Okay. Basic call front. Nope, not off. Back. No, not back. Front. Change the distance. Offset factor. Oh. This is pretty much what I want. Offset unit. This is pretty much what I want. There's some artifacts though. Let's see. Okay, so this only fixes like the overlapping. So interesting. Normals. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying stuff. Oh, I guess it was too big. That's why we see artifacts. Okay, let's make it smaller. It looks nicer. I like it. I can make it fixed size. So far away, you still see the outline. Is that what I want? No. I would rather have it like this. Okay, okay. Okay, so now we got an outline. Now I do want to add like some noise in here. For that, I think what I need is details. Then detail texture. Something like this. Not quite. This. That's kind of funny. Like all the noise. Tiger. Grass. I guess maybe I could add it as a normal. Let's move this. Normal map and add like. No, not as. Actually? Oh. This doesn't look too bad. I'm just doing random stuff, honestly. I don't think it's a normal map I want. It's probably more a detail texture, but not something too extreme. More like a noise pattern thing. Electronics. Ooh. Hexagons. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, here we go. Look, all the noise. Rar. Tiger. I don't know which one looks like good. This one kinda. Or annoyed. QR code. This kind of reminds me of Smash, like the ultimate thing. I just want to make it look more like wood. I could also play with madcaps. Try that after. Rock. Repeat texture rubber. Pardo noise. Interesting. Fur. Normal. Noise simple. Noise. Maybe something like this, but not as intense. Like just a little bit so it doesn't look like a perfect thing. Yeah, I like this. Kind of like this. Just a little bit of brightness. And then let's look at madcap. Because why not? Might as well play with it just to see what it looks like. Oh no. Need to find a madcap. Whoa! Shiny! Aikyo! That was hard. What was hard? No madcap. He's metallic. But this looks like shiny. I want to go with a more wood look anyway. I'm just playing with it. Polyverse. You did the video? Nice. These are all. Wow, plastic. Gold. Was so difficult. A lot of takes, I guess. This is all interesting. And then tune. Wow. Okay, but no madcap. Let's look into metallic. Let's see. So many little logistic details didn't think about, like moving the camera from one side to the other. So there's a queue on each side. We'll see. Yeah, eventually I need to give you the updated camera that has like the moving back and forth camera. That's exactly what you need, right? I need to give that to you. Metallic tint. Oh, this one. Looks seem to do anything. Smart. I see some lighting changes. Forgot about that. Sorry. I'll get to it eventually. Remind me. Like, it's one of the things we could have done yesterday. How do you like my hammer? Cute. It also has a different mode. Right, you can turn this off and then have this shape. It is very moddy. Like in mod people with bonk. Yeah, just playing with the material a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm starting to like what I have. Maybe something in the normal map. Let's see. Yeah, something in the normal map. You also recorded the Spanish joke. Nice. Let's search for everything that has normal. There we go. Bunch of normal maps. Wood. That doesn't look very wood. It looks more like rain on a glass. So odd. Flakes. Huh. I like the look, but doesn't fit. Doesn't make sense. But it's nice. Yeah, I need normals for it would. It's also because it's already like a easy, like a sphere shape. Right? I need like a custom normal map for it, which I don't know. I have no idea how to do it. That's something I need to learn. Because right now, whatever I choose is applied on the entire thing. It's applied on the entire thing, so it's not exactly what I want. Energy. TV. Skin. Snow. Terminate. Skull. TV. Portal. Normal. Mud. Hollow. Flakes. Coat. Decal. Dirt. Energy. Storage. Canvas. Burn. Brush. Blue. Yeah, none of this makes sense. I think it's good enough for now. Like I have this secondary texture to add a little bit of imperfection to it. I think it makes it a lot better because like without it, it's too perfect, like the colors, right? With this, it's a bit more imperfect, so I like it. Yeah, I think that's a good look for the outlines and everything. Now I have my hammer. Next up is attach the hammer so I can bonk people with it. So instead of attaching directly to the hand, maybe this is a good time to do the grabbable asset. Yes, I should do the grabbable asset. So let's put this. Ooh, so many stuff. Let's move the hammer under the avatar. Over to 0, 0, 0, and scale 1, 1, 1. Next is let's add an empty game object. Should also make a bonk sound reactive to colliders. Yeah, totally. And maybe particles when I bonk too, not just the sound. So like bonk, maybe like particles flying off, like an effect. 100%, I should do that. So I got hammer. And then I want to add a parent constraint. Two of them. First constraint. For particles, I could more bonks as particles. When I just bonk, there's more bonks happening. It's the bonkception. I should have the hammer on my back, right? So I can grab it, or on my waist. No, on the back is better. Okay, let's add the back. Turn it into air. No. Why do you poof into air? Okay, so my back would be, I guess, my chest. Technically. Yeah. So hammer holder or hammer anchor. Hammer back anchor. Let's call it. Also, I forgot to do this. I need to make a commit for git dot git commit message fix line start hammer. Okay. Why not materialize using the spawn feature with the noise texture on play? Wait, protect yourself. Why not materialize using the spawn feature? Okay, so it just appears. Yeah, could. I do kind of like, because one of the things is I want to experiment grabbing stuff too, but we could do that. Yeah, I'm thinking. Because it could still materialize on my back and then I grab it. Or it's in my back, invisible, and then when I grab it, it materializes. So it's invisible in my back, but I know it's there, and when I grab it, it starts materializing. I think that could be nice. Or materialize on the back. I don't know. Okay, so before I move with this, let's do the materialize effect first. Special effect, right? Go into the sheet soon. You lurk. Sleepy? Are you sleepy? But thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Is it a dissolve one? Oh, Emiko Jen. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cutie Squad. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Question of the day. What would you do if you found a whopping $1? $1. It's just nothing, really. But I'm curious. What would you do if you found one on the ground today? How would you celebrate that? Okay, let's experiment this solve. Let's see. Point to point. Honestly, you'd probably use it for laundry quarters. That's fair. That's fair. I save it as emergency bus money. I see. You will save it for later. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like, if you cannot do a lot with it, DDR money. Buy L with it. I don't know if L is that cheap. If anything, L is priceless. Point to point. I think this is local. How does this work? I have no idea how this works. Basic. Effect masking. Should locked in. Item sliders. I think I need to turn on the transparent. Uh-oh. I broke it. Cut out maybe. Oh, priceless cutie. A friendly, wholesome message on Discord. That sounds suspicious, Kyo. I don't know. Very suspicious. Out of this one. Point to point. It just goes white. Like if I look to this. Is it transparent? It just looks broken now. Let me just take a look around. Atmosphere, glitter, text overlay, mirror, distance fade, angular fade, distortion, hologram, spawns. Oh, I think it's this one instead of dissolve. Okay, okay. Also, transparent is breaking this. Let's turn it back opaque. Spawn, oops. Spawn sci-fi. Spawn alpha. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. What is this? Like the hammer is deforming a little bit. Let me move it out so we can see. So we got a hammer here. And then the spawn effect slides it up. I don't get it. Why is it going up? Looks good. This is confusing. Okay, so a few things. Let me turn off outline. Then let me turn on transparent. Oh, I don't know why this is showing transclipping. Okay, transclipping kind of look like it's correct. Then now let's play with this. What does this do? It's like appearing from the sky, like phew, or something. It's kind of like what it looks like to me. What if I change the gradient thing? 0 to 2. Let me remove these values. -2. It's doing the same thing. Oh. Strange. So maybe it's not that. Vertex glitching, hologram, alpha. I want to see what this looks like. alpha map texture. Alpha splat. Let's try this. Hold space, scroll. Oh yeah, I remember this one. It's like holographic glitches. That's not what I want. Materialize. Osmosing third-party options. It's either dissolve or spawn. Dissolves bad. Oh. So I have a feeling it's probably dissolve, but I don't know how to use this. Question mark? Does that help?
Video's good.
We got a video we can watch. Let's watch it. Let's learn.
Going to be an overview and tutorial of the Dissolve shader, which just released to all $10 plus patrons. If you're interested in the Patreon, there's a link in the description below. This video might be a little long because there's a lot you can do with this shader. There's not enough running.
Skip.
And then
Skip.
The simplest. Get into that. The start point is a position in space, and the end point is a position in space, and you'll dissolve from one point to the other. So in this case, we have it set to local space, which means if we move this around, it will move with it. Right here is up here. As we go up, it'll go to that other point. And you can change that. You could set
dissolve alpha. Okay. That gives me an idea of how to use this. So dissolve alpha is a value I want to play with. And then I want to use point to point. And then local point to point. Start point would be -1 maybe, and then up to 5. Why does it go white? Dissolved color? Ah. Okay. Edge color? Okay, so that's the edge color. Edge width. So right now it just disappears at some point. Let's reduce this. Yeah, let's go back to the tutorial. I skipped too much. Let's go back.
This is running on
Maybe play at like twice the speed.
So you have all of those options.
0.5. Let's also pause the music. Music, pause.
But what you're really here for is the dissolve shader. So basically what a dissolve shader is a shader that goes from your normal look and then dissolves away. So you look normal and then you kind of just dissolve. Unity lag's really bad, but you dissolve away. And that's basically what it is, but how you choose to dissolve and how that dissolve looks is what makes it really interesting. So let's get into that. So first off, we have the dissolve type, which is either off, basic, or point to point.
Wait, the
we'll
basic looks nice
just because it's the simplest. But basically, the start point is a position in space, and the end point is a position in space, and you'll dissolve from one point to the other. So in this case, we have it set to local space, which means if we move this around, it will move with it. So this line's not going to change. But if we set this to world, you can see that it's based on like the world position, and it moves with it. So this is really good if you want to, maybe you want to spawn in your entire world at once and you want to synchronize these lines. You can totally do that. And that's that. The more common use case is definitely to have it in local, which means it's local to your coordinate. So if this point right here is 0, 0, 0 local, then -1 on the y-axis is going to be down here, and +1 is going to be up here. So we're starting at -1 on y, which is down here. So if we set this to the dissolve alpha to 0, it'll be down here. And as we go up, it'll go to that other point. And you can change that. You could set the endpoint to 1. And now it's going to go from down here to up here. You get a diagonal dissolve.
I see.
Yeah, we won't do that. And the edge length when you're in point-to-point mode is controlled by this. It's just basically how wide the edge is.
Oh.
You make it negative, it's pretty much going to break. So keep it positive.
Negative will
Default is just
break it.
0.1,
Okay.
but you might make it
Noted.
smaller. And the way this edge looks is up here in the edge settings. I'll cover that as soon as I switch back to the other mode. I think that basically covers all of the point-to-point settings, but you can see that it looks kind of weird because you can't see the back of the model. That's because you're culling it. So if you go into your miscellaneous settings and you see the culling, we are currently culling the back side. So this is the front side of the mesh, and we want to see the back side. But right now we're clearing it. You can clear the front side and only see the back, but realistically you don't want to clear either side so that you can see the internals.
It's cool.
Let's take a look at
That's
the
pretty
other
cool.
type. So basic, this is what you would normally see in a dissolve shader. Basically you have a noise texture, so let's grab a noise and name them all dissolve. And let's grab a basic one. So just something like this. And you can see what it does. So at 0, it's going to look normal. This is dissolve alpha. And as you increase, you'll
I like
basically
this more
move it
than
right. Let's turn it down a little bit. As it increases, you will dissolve your mesh based on that noise. So the white parts on the noise will dissolve first, and then it'll make its way to the black points, or the other way around if you want. You can invert the noise, so it does it in the opposite way. So normally with this texture,
I want to play with it. Enough watching. Put like the music on. Need to learn this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I want basic edge width, and then I need a dissolve texture. Let's put in noise. So like this one. And then edge color. Let's do white for now. It's not doing anything. Edge. Gradient, maybe. Sorry. Tried to mess with it and failed. Oh no. What am I missing? Why is it not doing anything? The pull the video on a different screen. Edge width is really small. Maybe. Edge width. Yeah. We have it halfway. This was at 0. This is that's an emission. That's different. Self strength at 0. Now strength at 0. Alpha is a thing we slide. Okay. Something's happening here. Maybe the noise is not good. Let's try another one. Just everything disappears at once. Like at halfway, it should be halfway gone, right? Let's remove this. Rainbow. Mission. Don't be an emission. Why is it doing the entire thing? I wonder. Dissolve texture. Oh, dissolve noise. I put it in the wrong spot. That's why. Noise. There we go. Hey, got something. If I put edge 0, it just disappears. We don't see the edge. Ooh, Okay. Now, different noise. If I wanted to be like technologic, I would choose something like this. Like my colors, true. Uh, let's remove this. My colors would be. I think I would go with slime color. One, just a gradient of blue. Do something like this. Ooh. Be bigger edge. Less hard. The emission is good. Let's see. Maybe a different map. Different noise. Triangles. Yeah. Okay. Let's play around. Let's see. Noise. Ooh, some like electric thingy. You can invert this to red. Oh. I want to have something that makes it like holographic thingy kind of. Noise. Checker. Check could work. Just like disappears in squares. And I can towel it more. Zoom. Kinda, maybe. Let's see. A trick. What about these? Crosses? Noise. Let's make this bigger. Small crosses, small hexagons, squares. That could work. This could work. So I'm liking this one. There's another one here. This feels too uniform. Because it's just a grid. How about this? Need to tile this more. So let's say 5 on each side. Five's too much, like 3. This is starting to be nice. What about inverted? Liking this too. What about this? Oh, this is better. Okay, so T-noise. Let's take a look at more stuff. Smudges. See. It looks just like burning. Ooh, what about this? Could be interesting. Matrix? It's not very interesting. Maybe inverted. No. It's too one color. Too much of one color. What about this one? It's like inverted. Yeah, it looks like burning. Well, a bunch of hexagons. Oh, this could be nice too. Just a bunch of hexagons. Although I would need to change the UV mapping for the handle. It's too stretched. Hey, those are trademarked, is it? But for now, my favorite is still like the square, so like this one. Or is it this one? Maybe this one, but I get 2 or 3 times the tile. Maybe. What is this? Very chaotic, burning up kind of thing. I don't know this. Whoa. I like that it burns perfectly from the center. Like just whoop. That's pretty cool. Snake. See. Wiggly noise. QR code. Burn in the shape of a QR code. This is pretty nice. And just actually put like a Rickroll QR code. Burn in form of my own thumbnail. It's me! You can see the shape of me in the dissolving effect. Ooh, a gear. Might be onto something. Right? This is pretty nice. So this is 2. So it lines up when I put 2. Interesting. But I don't like for the rest, it's just like the front. Looks nice. Towels. Oh. Oh, it looks like it's getting cut up. This one. Yeah, just a clean line. This one has a lot of little circles. Okay. I think I will stick with this one. Just have it animated in reverse. Like, I grab it and then it animates in reverse. Like this. No. I can still tweak like the edges. I have more. I think this is actually pretty. 3. Dissolved color. Invisible. Otherwise it would just stay there. Okay, okay. And I can add a second texture for more noise. Let's add like, for now it's a triangle just to see. Yeah, can like layer up the effects. So it's a bit of both. Oh, I know, I can use a gear one here. Tell to use. Just to get the effect on it. Or is it not enough? No, too much is disappearing already. Never mind. Temp noise. Nah, maybe not. Maybe too much noise. Just this is fine. Okay, I like this. I just need to animate. What is this? Is this a slider I need to animate? Go from 1 to 0. But yeah, I'll do the same. Maybe I should watch a little bit more of the video just to understand that part.
It's gonna start
Skip.
Circle out in the side of your mesh if you edges of
Skip.
So you don't only have to color. So
Color, adding the details one.
Dissolve, and it's dissolving one costume, and then just also dissolving.
Whoa!
So 2 separate materials, and they just both have dissolves. And I think
that's a cool idea. Go between 2 outfits.
You can do a ton of cool stuff with that. I look forward to seeing what people do. And for the point-to-point animation, you can also use the detail noise. So the detail noise will affect that line to great extents. Back to basic. So stuff with the noise and how that looks is tracking to look or something like that. You could switch there's a lot you can get, so I just have to know that any better. So generate map, see some like, you can also invert the detail noise if you want. It's because the noise we're using is just a solid color actually that is somewhat opaque, and then that'll force it to be full. Alright, so try and
okay, let's stop talking about the locked-in item slider, which is interesting. Maybe this is something different. Who knows? Okay, so I guess for now I can just animate this one, so alpha, going from 0 to 1, and then lock shader. And then it's been 2 hours. I'm wondering if I want to do the entire grab thing or just spawn it in my hand for now. Let's see the full grab. Why not? With her anyway. So back anchor and then hand anchor. So my hand, right shoulder, right arm, right elbow, right wrist. This is where we'll put it. Call it hammer and anchor. Now I can attach both of those in here. So hammer back and hammer hand. For now, it's just attached to the back. Then I need to adjust the back. I'm back anchor. Let's adjust that. Physically rotate. Let's see. Rotate. Like this. And then move it back a little bit. And up. Take the bottom out just a bit, like this. Like this. So this is the back anchor, and then let's adjust the hand anchor. So for the hand, let's rotate. Oops. Anchor. Take the hand like this. Then move it to line it up. Something like this. I think I can line it up with hand, the cylinder. Yeah, because that one was well aligned. So I just line it up to this. This. Hey Krauser, welcome back. Am I looking good? Yes, thank you. Lots of good progress. Let's see. So we got this here. Oh yeah, the cookie that I had. I need to move it a little bit. This cookie. Let's move it now since it's super easy to do. Like this. Okay, that's all I needed. I wanted to do. Now that I have the hammer set up, I'm not sure if it's rotated correctly. I'll know next time I'm in VR. But for now, what I do need to do is the back anchor. Add a receiver, contact receiver. Add a contact receiver for the right hand. And then I think constant. And then I'm gonna go shower and be back. Sounds good, Kyo. And if not, since you discard, sounds good. Okay, so we got hand one. Let's see if I have the collider set up. Yes. So I guess these looks good. Okay, now back anchor. Receiver allow self. And do I need local only? Probably not. And the sphere is way too big, so let's make it smaller. Something like this. Yeah, that looks good here. Like, now I have this area. If I put my hand in, like here, it will activate a parameter. It's not necessary to use sync parameter as defined. It's already updated. Okay, sounds good. Let's see. Hammer back receiver, maybe. I think I need to look at the tutorial for this because I don't remember fully. Let's go back. Find that tutorial. ERC avatars contact. Okay, I don't need the sound for it. Just need to see how it's done. So constraint, setup done. Next is the parameter, constant, prop grab. Okay, hammer grab then. Hammer grab. And now we do the animations. Save. Go to the animator. So many layers. Need to add 2 new. 1, 2. Oh, this one. Okay, that's fine. For that, I need animations. Don't need backup. Don't need texture. Don't need POV. Don't need amplifier. Model. Let's see, where's avatar? Animations, slime, toggles. Animator. I think I'll add one folder for hammer. Let's take a look at what they need to do. Need make prop in hand. Just 2 animations. Okay. Create animation. Oops. Hammer in hand. I misspelled. Okay. And duplicate hammer in back. Now, next, make a boolean grab and look for the hammer. So let's add 2 booleans. Hammer grab and hammer. Here, I got one here. One is toggle. So hammer toggle, and another one hammer contact. Both of them will need weight of 1. Next, let's go to the toggle. So in the toggle, I want to add hammer in hand and hammer in back. Back being the default. Both of them not right default. And make a transition. Oops. Transition. Toggle contact, toggle to animations, prop true and false. Okay, so hammer true goes in hand, and hammer false goes back to the back. And both of them, no exit time, no transition. I believe that's what I mean. So prop false, go back to back. That's good. Next is contact. Now what do I do? Create 2 new states, 3 new states. First one, oops, come back. Is wait for contact. Wait for contact. Then move to hand. And move to back. Now in move to hand. To add a behavior. ERC parameter driver. Add one. Set destination is hammer. Value to true. And remove right default for all of them, always. And then for move to back, also add driver, add one set for hammer to false. Now make a transition, going from wait to hand. Move the exit flag, put it to 0, new prop for new parameter for the grab, true, and hammer to false. Then make the transition back. Exit time on this time, but duration and exit time to 0. But it has an exit time. This one should not have exit time. Okay. Do the same thing other way. So contact up to back. And on the back one, remove exit time, just to 0. Then add condition. Let's see. Prop grab. So hammer grab to true, and hammer also true. The other one was true and false. This one is true. Okay. And then the reverse, same thing. Exit time 0, 0. Then I can add a gesture for the move to hand. Also gesture right. Let's see, where's a gesture right? Equal to For closing the fist is what? I believe. And if I want to use the gesture for that, I can add also a gesture here when it's not equal to 1, so anything else. So it goes back when I release. Then I think that's it. I want to say that's it. I wonder if that works. Well, next step is actually make the animations. So the animations is, let's select the avatar, scroll to hammer, hammer in hand, record, pretty simple. Hammer with hand anchor is 1 and 0 from the back, but also make the hammer material. What is it? Hammer material model. Okay, I can select this here. Want to dissolve. So I guess in hand it would go to 0. And then for going to the back, hammer it back, record, can push this to 1. And then, oh, do I need to do it for all of them? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it for all of them. And then also move the hammer to the back, get not from the hand. Let's go back to the animation. Slide the slider. Slide the slider. For all of them. So do 0, do 0, do 0. Okay. Still way to test this. I don't feel like there's a way to test this without going into VR. Huh, it's okay. Let's hit play, see how it looks. Loading. Okay, so now there's the hammer is in the back and invisible. Let's put a gesture to 1. And I guess I can change the hammer grab to true. So that would happen. And then if I change my gesture back, it goes back. Okay. But only if the hand is back then. If the hand is not in the back, changing the gesture doesn't do anything. Okay, that's good. But now the animation was instant for the like the, how can I say, the dissolve thingy. That was instant, which is not what we want here. That means the animation themselves needs something different. So I think hammer in hand goes to 0. Those values goes to 0 after. Is this a second or just a frame? This is just a frame. So let's do like half a second for now for these 3 values. And then here, let's record. 1, 1, 1, and then record for the other one. Hammer to the back. Move these, not these four, just these 3, out to half a second. Oops. And then record here, resume. 0 and 0. So now it should take half a second to change. And also the default value should be dissolved, so it's hidden, and the default value should be in the back this way. What else? Also the cookies thing. I needed to change the default for it, so right cookie spawner should be off by default because it was on by default. Alright, let's test again. Now, if I move my hand to the back and then grab, hammer appears. And then if I move my hand to the back and then it disappears. Yeah, I think this is good. Hey, happy with the result. I don't know if it actually works. We'll see. Next time I'm in VR, I'll test. But not today, because I'm halfway in VR, like I have trackers on my hand and my head, so it's hard to change midway. So I'll test. Yeah, that's it for today. I think that's all I wanted to do. Added the hammer. Oh wait, I want to also add a bonk. Okay, let's do that. On the hammer itself, let's move the hammer back. No, actually, I can leave it there. Let's have a contact receiver for self and others. Shape of capsule. That's too big of a capsule. Like this. Let's move it up and rotate it 90 degrees. Now we can make it a little bit bigger. Yes. Aha, perfect. I think this is perfect. Enter. Oh, there's a minimum velocity. I should remove the velocity on the other ones. Let's call this bonk. When something hits this receiver, it does a bonk, and it works on other people. Okay, let's go back to the back one. Okay, there's no velocity. Okay, that's good. So, when that happens, bonk gets called. Let's add like a particle effect on the hammer. Let's see. Yes, under here. It's fine. Oh no, I want to have a separate object. So let's add the empty object. Bonk particle. Particle system. I don't need like a looping thing. Emission over time either. Just a burst of like 3. Okay, I guess for now, just for testing, I'll have a looping rate over time. Play, and then shape. Let's do circle. rotate this thing and put it on the hammer actually. I just need to know where the mask is. Let's drag this down so we can see. Now we want to add the particle system. Bulk particle to be aligned to this. So need to move this up here. Make it smaller. Circle radius 0.2. Okay, that's close. Center it. Yeah, that's close enough. And we got the particles. Billboard is fine. Material, I need to add a material. Hammer, create bulk particle. Will be like a particle thing. For VRChat, sprite, mobile, particle, additive. That's fine. Okay, now can go back to particle system. The particle in here. Then bulk particle. We can add a picture. There should be like something we can use. Just for now. Hearts. Hearts would be funny. Snowflakes. Suns. I'll put hearts for now. Just bonks out hearts. I need a rate. Actually, let's keep it. And I need the size to go smaller over time. So something like this. It doesn't need to live that long. Lifetime is like half a second. It doesn't need to be that fast. A lot slower, actually. Maybe lifetime. Speed, size over lifetime. Velocity over lifetime. Velocity over lifetime would make sense too. Let's see. Velocity over lifetime, linear, orbital, offset, radial. So if it's a curve, that does this. It's going too fast. Let's do a longer lifetime. I want it to shoot out fast and then slow down. So what I need is a faster start speed. And then it slows down with this curve. Maybe. And lifetime is too long, so make it shorter. And then instead of constant, it's just a burst of like 3 of them. Pew, pew, maybe 5. 5 is too much. Yeah, kind of like this. You can add a trail to it. Need to assign material for it. Trail, letter, material. Pretty sure I have like rainbowy. This one. Not quite. But also the trail is not customized yet. So lifetime, so it's particle, stretch, die with particle, size of it, width, color, lifetime, width of trail. This should be curved, kind of smaller. Maybe this curve. Add a little bit of noise to it, to movement. A bit more strength to the noise, or maybe the frequency. Too much, I feel like. Too much. Okay, this is starting to look better. Lifetime is still too long, so half a second. Oh, not 10. Half a second. Maybe not noise, actually. And maybe tiny bit more than 3, so 4. Maybe 4. Like imagine a bonk, and then these comes out. Size a little bit big for the trail, so let's reduce that. Ratio 5. Like what? 5. I think it's something. So 1 width here. And 5. Maybe even smaller. 0.2. It's living too long. Let's see. Maximum stretch distance. Maybe is that a ratio? No. Lifetime 0.5. Yeah, maybe something like this. I don't want shadows. And maybe not rainbow. For now, let's just do like a default white. You can change the color, but color. Let's see, yellow. The cartoonish yellow. So maybe when I bonk now, it does that effect. Bonk, 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 bonk. The particle itself can be bigger, I think. Start size 2. Some of them don't have a trail, I wonder why. But that's fine for now. So I don't need it looping. Just point, connect that up. Hey, Kabuki! It's been a while. How are you? And thank you for the sub. Congrats on being a cutie agent. Thank you so much for the sub at tier 1, Kabuki. And Nilamfi, welcome to the cutie squad. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Oh no, Kabuki biting my soul again. Nothing changes every time. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Hope you're doing well, Kabuki. I'm doing a hammer so I couldn't bonk people. Let's see. And right now it spawns hearts. Didn't realize I was a streamer. No worries. Happy you're here now. I'm doing good. Just chilling. Making a hammer so I can bonk people. Like Kyo. Kyo and Wolfie. How are you doing? How are you doing, Melamfi? Yeah, sorry, I think those particles looks fine. The heart is very temporarily. But for now, I'll keep it. Because it's funny. Bonk with love. Color. Open her. Something like that. And maybe I can even do a gradient in here. Yeah, gradient between red and yellow. Orange-ish yellow. Apologies for long absence. No need to apologize. It's all alright. I'm happy to see you here, that's all. Life is absolute, but right now, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope it gets better. And not too bad. Thank you. Broke my Rex the other day. I'm not sure what that means to break your Rex. Preparing so bit by bit, trying to learn more about Unity. Oh, are you talking about your avatar? Nice. Rex avatar, okay. Repairing bit by bit, trying to learn more Unity. That's good. Yeah, it's a lot of learning. I've been using Unity for how long now? 9 years. I've been using Unity since 2013. So I have a lot of knowledge, and I'm still learning. So, you know, there's always stuff to learn. I wonder if it's too fast. Or the starting speed is good, but you need to slow down faster. So let's go to velocity over time and make the curve more intense. Maybe. Like more like this. Or going to the negative. Wait, no, that's size. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Size is fine. It's the velocity of time that's too fast. Ah, of course, with such a curve, it would be too fast. And yeah, that's way too fast. Ah, better. And I wanted to hit 0 before. Flutter. So that's flat to 0 right here. No wonder Q calls me the master. A lot of the things she learned from Unity comes from me. Not everything, but a lot of it indeed comes from me. Let's curve this down. It's still too fast. I want it to stick, pop out, and then slowly disappear. Maybe the lifetime is too short. Lifetime to 1 second. Ah, getting something. Okay, radio speed. Let's have that. Starting to look more like bonking qualities. Feed the slime a cookie. Thank you for feeding this slime here some cookie. Sure, I'm sure the slime appreciates it. Yeah. Yeah, very happy with the result of this so far. I feel like it could be a little bit faster starting and slowing down more. Start speed. What if I put it to 0? Oh, so it doesn't move. Interesting. 1. Needs to be even more drastic, I think. Well, that's not a good curve. There we go. It looks like it's accelerating, which is weird. Am I misinterpreting this? Radial speed starts at 0.5, goes to 0. I guess I could also use force instead. So now it's just linear. You can use force over time. What happens? And it's a local force, so if it's shooting out in the, let's see, no, force would be just a direction. That's not what I want. That doesn't work. Velocity over time. Yeah, that's what I want to use. Velocity over time. Linear velocity. I don't think that's what I want, but let's try it. Let's give it a value. Yeah, so it all shoots out on one direction now. Orbital means it starts spinning, which is actually not bad. Which axis is it turning around? Not. I mean, it's local to whoever's looking, so it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, okay. So it is really radial speed that I want. So if I put just a value, it's like a constant speed. Put that to 1. Now it's a constant speed of 1. Now I curve it down aggressively to 0. But it's still, it looks like it's speeding up. Hi. What if I pull it to the negative? Huh. Something is fighting it. But I don't know what. But this looks a lot more what I want. So let's have this curve. Let's have it the curve around here. Go like this to negative. Yeah, I like this actually. It like kind of stops and then disappears. The lines are not clean though. Width over trail. So let's maybe do something like this. Curve it up quickly and then bring it back down. Yes. Yeah, I like this more. Okay, we can experiment with this. So just a burst, 4 particles once, no looping, no noise. Yep, I think that's good. And then, now I just need to play this particle system. Play on start, play on away. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I do have it off. Animator. Let's go back to the hammer. Hammer has a bonk. I just want collision type. Custom. Add. Collision type. Does it just work with the head? Torso? Foot, finger. I guess the head or torso. If I hit one of those, it would play the particle. So if one of those happen, the bonk parameter will fire off, and then can have a new layer weighted to 1 with hammer bonk as a name. You have obtained cleanliness but lost all clothes in the process. Lewd! Need to bonk you. Bonk you. Hey Kebuki, thank you for the 10 bits. Appreciate it. Is that a bunch of robots? Mr. Destructoid. Nice. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. I appreciate. I haven't seen these emotes before. Let's see, where was I? Hammer bonk. Just need a bonk. Animation. Hammer bonk. Drag it in here. No right default. And an empty waiting. So this is default. Make the transition. No exit time. Instant. When bonk is true. And then go back after a second. Exit time of 1 second. No transition. So it will just bonk and then go back. Yeah, that's the plan. Now we need to record the bonk animation, which is simple. Oops, not delay. Hammer bonk, record, turn on the particle, and then after a second, turn it off. So it's just like turn it on and then off. Okay, let's test. Okay, now we got the avatar here. Oops, went too far. And here you can trigger grabbing the hammer with the gesture 1, hammer materialize, and then bonk happens. Bonk. Oh, I cannot click this. I wonder why. Bonk receive. I guess it needs speed. Huh. Maybe it's something I cannot actually test in here because it needs some velocity to hit. Okay. Can I test the bonk here? Let's move this down. Animator. Does it play this? Bonk. Hammer bonk particle is here. It's not going back off. Or something is bugged here. Every time I click, it plays. Okay. Maybe this is something I cannot test. We'll see. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't work. Who knows? Not me. I don't. Spin. spin. No, it won't work because it needs to hit something. Like it has like a special receiver, like collider with fizzballs. So it doesn't matter. It's okay. I will just trust that I did it correctly. Okay. 3 hours on the dot. It's perfect. I think it is time for me to close up. But before I do, next stream, let me talk about next stream. Next stream is Thursday. I am thinking either I'll be playing something, not work on projects. So maybe Beat Saber, maybe Metroid Dread. I'm almost done with Metroid Dread, so maybe I'll try to finish that. Not sure. I will announce it on the Discord or Twitter. So if you're not part of it, feel free to join either the Discord or follow my Twitter. And Yuki, hello! How's it going? You're here right at the end. I'm wrapping up. Beat Saber, Metroid song. Got it. I mean, that works if I play Beat Saber. You can send me some Metroid songs. But before I go, let me just remind everyone that VKit is happening soon. So yeah, Beat Saber hype. But VKit is happening soon. Which means... I'm showing this picture again. Which means that starting Saturday, this Saturday, the 13th, I'll be on Kyo stream on the other side of the screen. On Kyo stream for VKit. We'll be exploring VKit. What do you know? VKit, for the people who don't know, is a little bit like a convention. Think Comic-Con, think PAX, think Comiket. It's a bunch of booths, and you can see a lot of avatars, a lot of assets, music, art, random things that people sell or just give away for free. So we'll be exploring that in VR chat starting this Saturday for 2 weeks, pretty much. And it will be streamed on different channels every time we explore. So you can see that here it's a collab between Kyo, Jacko, Hexagonal, and myself. We all have different days dedicated to us. And the nice thing about this is official. This is recognized by the VKet team. And VKet is also... And I already announced this. Sent out a tweet about it. So they assigned us some worlds. And we'll be exploring. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So anyone who already joins us on VR Chat Adventures, feel free to join us. Otherwise, anyone else, you can join in the chat as always and follow us as we explore VKit. It'll be a lot of fun. Starting this Saturday. For myself, it will be not this Thursday, but next week's Thursday. That's when I will be streaming VKit. At least officially. I might stream it on next Tuesday. Who knows? I'll see. If you want to know, just follow my Twitter or join my Discord. Alrighty. Let me look for someone to raid. Who is on right now? Okay. Let's rate someone a bit different. I haven't rated them in a while. But before I go, thank you everyone for all the support and for hanging out today. It was a lot of fun making this hammer. I'm looking forward to bonking people in VR chat. But yeah, thank you for the follows, Emiko and Melamfi. Thank you, Kabuki, for the sub, tier 1, and for the 10 bits. Congrats to Krauser for being the first to claim the first redeem in chat, and to Shiro for being MVP, using the most points, claiming actually the 42069 reward of making a sprite. So, I'll see you all soon this Thursday, hopefully, if not Saturday on Kyo stream or next week. Let's raid friend, also VTuber. I haven't raided her in a while, so let's raid. She started about an hour ago. I think she's drinking spicy water. We are raiding Sushi Suzy. The raid message. It's let's see, what can this? Cutie squad brings more spicy water. That will be the message that we'll say. Cutie squad brings more spicy water to her chat. Alright. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you again for this awesome stream. Bye bye.